on that Mordekaiser. I thought we were past the Mordekaiser meta, Vedius, but
so did I.
Heimerdinger brought him back. This is a hard lane to conceptualize when you just think about
PBB, bringing in their sub-jungler, finding the upset win against Flash Wolves and giving G2 this other opportunity. It would be Flash Wolves locking in that quarter.
Gank up top. Maple looking like a tasty target.
This is apparently the solution. You lance over me, we dive you into the tower. Well done to Pop Yankos with the belly bump. Vanguard's edge,
push through the lane and trivialize Heimerdinger's impact. But as the game goes on, it's going to be trickier as top side.
1v1 here, starting off, TP in from G2, going to make it an unfair fight. Perks does not want to get himself executed, but he's looking for the solo kill, able to grab it. Didn't even need the TP in his bot side. Still some action brewing. Mugen here, ready with the ult. G2 transferring some of that pressure that Perks has generated here to the bottom side of the map. Wadid actually going to start the dive up, pops Unbreakable Will. Here comes the dive. Wunder down here as well, looking for Betty, who's going to flash away. Saw that taking a little too much damage, but Hanabi is here. Unfortunately for Betty, he is not, as Wunder does finish off that kill.
Bit of a cleanup crew here for G2. They can't get a second kill just yet.
Sword Art in the rush, but they can't get him in time as he actually Abyssal Voyages out towards G2's turrets. Wadid wants it. Flash, auto blast cone. Sword Art's booking it in towards the base as fast as his little legs will go.
Wadid has Bloodlust in his eyes. He's going after Sword Art. He does have the boots of mobility. I don't know if he can catch up, though.
I don't think so. I think Sword Art has successfully executed. Indeed, has done so. Wadid just
focus on the Rift Tower taking a turret. I want to see them find a way to get this Infernal Drake and get that first Ghost out of the Mordekaisers. Might be getting pincered here.
Fight brewing. Maple barely able to flash out of the body slam from Yankos, who did his defense, but the Drake will go down more than fast enough. As G2 do pick up their second Drake of the game and again deny it from the Mord.
And they're showing a lot of control, but mid.
Yep, looking for it here. Perks does get the disarm. Vanguard's edge already there, and Wunder just there onlooking does get an assist, but Perks basically did that. A franchise player, and right now he is playing like it. As G2 will actually get themselves the trade in turret this Yanan puts the final candy cane on that one. If this holding pattern stays, G2 should be happy.
And see, Perks once again looking for pressure.
TP's in, Abyssal Voyage. Perks maybe a bit too far. Good flash over the wall. Yankos there, but here's Wunder to try and play cleanup on the other end of the fight. Wadid's come over as well. As the fight looking decent, Betty is going to get chained up, but does flash the wall to safety.
A bit of a messy fight there from Perks as he initiates before his team is ready to follow up. Fortunately, Yankos' barrel could offer the disengage, but...
Buy 9 control wards and try to make the enemy come to you, because these scenarios don't seem to be suiting Flash.
Ult missed again. Perks, though, he's getting chased down, but he's going to have to zip back to the wave, and he's out, kind of. Mugen's here. Abyssal Voyage in. Perks going to have to play some real theatrics to try and get out of this situation. Cannot do it, though. It's shut down by Mugen, but it's worth a mid-turret.
Well, they even bring in the...
Ward to the left of Baron, though, may give G2 the information they need to really put a stop to this play. Kianan throwing in grenades. Here's Wadid in the mix of the fight. Kianan just trying to poke them out of the way. And again, they're going to try and go for it here. Wadid a little too low, but they do get the pick on Hanabi. Maple trying to flank around, but now Kianan's going to face tank for his jungler as Wunder with the World Ender. Still looking decent there. Oh, the knockup was almost there, but he didn't have the third. They will take down Maple. Now Wunder has to book it, but he's still safe for now. Mugen Flash Q will pick up the cap on that kill.
And Perks just won't die. He's the biggest traitor to G2 as he's so close to killing Wadid. But G2, they actually stop the Baron. They find...
Controlled by G2. So Yanan and Yankos take down the second Infernal for G2.
Continue stacking their advantages. As we watch this
anywhere on the map right now, and Wunder, he could be caught out.
Realm Warp, gonna look for him. Well, then to Pop, tries to get out of there, pops the chain, doesn't have flash. That's gonna be a kill, you have to think. The Resurrect is there. Can he make it over the wall? He's not even gonna try as Maple.
Making another big mistake like we saw earlier in the day. And Flash Wolves, they want to try and capitalize on that as much as possible, as right now they lose another turret.
There's your true zoning ult this time, PurposeSmith. They do get They've started it, but again, they can very easily pull off and try and turn this around. Hanabi not gonna get some, but Soda is gonna be the target in the front line. The Tomcat is gonna get picked off here. Kianan able to slay the first beast. And now Wunder looking for the knockout, doesn't quite grab Batty, but he will get him with a second. Still going, finds a chance, Vanguard's dead, disarms 3, and Perks, he's gonna dance around the backside of the fight as G2 look to really put the screws in this game. Hanabi is gonna disdain out, but that's 2 kills. So it may just have to be Constellation Drake instead, as Maple just TP's down to try and pressure this turret and meet his team up for the objective.
And this is very, very little reward, but all they can do is take a Mountain Drake and reevaluate the game state as Flash Wolves. Feels like the early game Drake's Mordekaiser's definitely Baron buff. He walks up, does 10 damage to the minions. He's like, well, sorry guys, I tried.
Well, G2 now, they're pushing on all 3 lanes. Flash Wolves
are at least what is of it with rockets, and that turret's going to fall down, and G2 move in.
And this must mean so much to G2 as Perks now trying to get collapsed onto two members.
He's just going to start his way out of this play. Perks does pop it. Actually, he moves through the Ogre ulti. Can't make his way back in, but Wonder's going to try and finish off the kill. Perks still playing around Hanami. He's dancing through this Ogre. He's actually still living. He's trying to find the biggest 1v1. He will fall, but the rest of his team is playing cleanup with aplomb.
And G2, they find a big fight. Both Betty and Maple are down. The Nexus towers are in their eyes. They still have the Baron buff. They are so close to making their first ever quarterfinal.
Indeed, under the turret is going to initiate onto Sorta. That's a kill. They're going to take the Nexus turret down. They grab the right-hand side. The stopwatch prop for Wonder is going to try and buy just a bit more time. Kian and Timer is doing what he can.
Just hit the Nexus,
everything out. Hanabi pops the stone plate. G2, they're going to get another kill here as the Urgot cannot defend. And G2 on the precipice of pushing to their first quarterfinals. They put the last finishing touches on the Nexus and push themselves into the top 8.
The faces